Angelic Spiritual Guidance for December 2013. Straight off the bat, I have a message for somebody out there. It will particularly relate to one person, though there might be many people that can also connect with this. If you feel in a slump or alone, the angels say, don't rest on your laurels. An active time is ahead. Get ready and get working. Your divine prayers have been answered, but you must be as a busy bee in perpetual motion. The rivers might feel marshy and the depths deep, but amidst the fog there is a window, a vista, a porthole of hope where the sun beams and gleams its rays. Okay, so this brings me straight to this card here, which is a beautiful card, and I wanted to straight away get into some spiritual depth here with resonance and meanings for everybody, and then I'll give you a bit more practical earthy advice. Okay, so this card is about wholeness, unity, integration, and also seeing the bigger picture. It is deeper and more powerful and sacred than the all-seeing eye. It signifies a return to wisdom, a rejoining of all our fragments into one. So it is a call for all of us this December, with Christmas upon us, to seek unity within. So I'll be mentioning how amidst all this craziness, the angels are saying to find serenity. This will be a great challenge for us, but for those of us who've already been trekking this spiritual path as consciously as we can, we will gain a deeper meaning in these words. When you reflect upon all your lessons, experiences on your journey, and realize that they all bring you one step closer to your divine sense of oneness, it's like you're on a pilgrimage, and it's about connecting with that knowledge, that sacred knowing within yourself, and coming from that place. Even now, as I speak through my words and my voice and this music, you can feel a resonance, and this resonance is a key. And now some words from the angels. What is irking at you, dear one? Is it this sweat that beats on thy brow? That thing that makes you boil and seethe is but the volcano ready for eruption. Let it go and watch it move, so that you can breathe a lighter day through your lessons learned. Look within, dear one, and you will see the fragments ready for cleaning, healing, and much residue in your etheric body ready for release. It is coming time for acknowledgement and integration, so look at what you need to blend and harmonize to bring the sacred song and dance of unity to your soul. So that's what I channeled with through this card with the angels, and actually I speak about channeling in my December newsletter of Awakening Spirit. I explain what it is and how I go about it, and I also talk about the crystal tiger's eye, which is very powerful, and it brings self-power and confidence to you. It helps you stand firm in your purpose, and also it stimulates a rise of your kundalini energy, and much, much more, which I write about. I also write about how Spirit sends us codes and keys to open up our consciousness. They act as kind of triggers to heighten our awareness, and you'll be surprised at the codes that are embedded in everyday items as well that I have noticed. So that's quite interesting reading there. Every newsletter has reflections, advice, and intuitive guidance to help you on your spiritual journey. I write the newsletter for you. So all the links are below. Okay, so I'm drawn to this card here. It says island and solitude, and I feel that there's someone that feels very isolated and alone and different. They might feel this difference quite starkly, or they've been going through this emotion. And look at these quite thick grey clouds, they symbolize a lot of fear, thought mentality, unsureness, doubt, and self-sabotaging or depression, that kind of thing. But there is sun shining through, although it has to filter through all this smog, if you like. I'm guided to say that you are so special. If you can see this tree, it is absolutely a beautiful tree, purple, and it stands alone. It is unique. So the angels are saying to harness that sense of uniqueness and amazingness about yourself, and all the potential is there for you, represented in this instance by the peak of the mountain and the greenery. Also, I'm noticing just now the reflection of the mountain in the water. So two things. One, it's bringing up the sense of emotional and the unconscious. And there's also a sense of it mirroring. So you're going through some mirroring and shadow work right now. So something for you to reflect upon. This card here goes beautifully next door to it. It says, breaking barriers. I am expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. That's the affirmation that comes to it. And look how beautifully these two cards go together. Because if you notice these it's a very barren branch. And we have some beautiful new fresh green leaves growing. And again, see the background is all more negative and twisty and turny and grey and empty, and then you have this beautiful flourishing growth. Okay, this is you here, and I want you to really feel that right now. So the next card I'm going to pop here is accepting what is, and I feel that there is someone out there, or those of you who really need to accept yourself, accept your mistakes, forgive yourself, accept your life. Everything is healing with these beautiful healing hands. And again, these green leaves. This is you blooming and the universe. There's also this round circle of oneness and unity, just like in the first card that I showed you. The affirmation is, I accept and embrace my inner majesty. So again, this really echoes what I just said about really seeing, acknowledging your amazing qualities, your uniqueness, and letting them shine. This card says, admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. So this is about really seeing the truth of the situation and of yourself. Again, I really feel that sense of aloneness and isolation here. You might have an animal companion with you, a pet or something like that, or a totem or animal spirit guide. And Archangel Michael is saying to lean on him. Oh wow, I've just seen that I've got the statue here, and I've just made this connection, and I felt this huge vibration in my chest. So he's right here literally saying to lean on him, and he looks quite similar to this character here. Lean on him. He is really wanting to come through, and which is funny because when I pulled out my cards and looked at my decks, that deck was speaking to me. So he's talking about courage and strength, which goes beautifully with the next card that came through, which says have confidence. And as the hair is like a lion here. Think of the lion and bravery, courage and confidence. He's got all the armor there, but I'm feeling internal insecurity, which is like juxtaposing the strong armor. But he is saying right now, he's saying to me to look at this cross here and let that be a motif and emblem for you. And he's pointing out how it's pointy at the bottom. So if you can imagine that it is going down into the earth and the ground, it is saying that for you to ground your energies, but also that you are safe and secure. It is time to leave this unhealthy situation. This could be you and your any negative thoughts that you give upon yourself. It's time to wipe that slate clean and wipe it all away. Or it could be another person or situation around you. You'll know what that is for yourself. So do a little bit of evaluation of what needs to be cleared for yourself. Okay, so lean upon Archangel Michael to hear your prayers and to give you courage and confidence to make healthy changes in your life. For you are a wise and blessed soul. Look at this beautiful flower. This is you. You could almost smell the fragrance, and these other flowers around it are bursting open. It is saying, look, you are here, you are vulnerable, but you are opening and expanding. Accept yourself, and also you are not alone. Okay. The card says your soul carries ancient wisdom. Embrace it as you have the knowledge to help those around you. This is you acting as a teacher, even if you don't even realize, to other people. And the greatest lesson of all that you are learning, and that we are all learning, and that you can share with others, is love, the power of love in yourself and for others and in the universe. For love is the one divine energy, from which all is made. You are connected to the world through love. That's quite powerful there. This card here spoke to me. When I first saw it, I was drawn to this instrument here, which appears like a harp, but I noticed it was in a T shape. So I am drawn to say there is somebody out there with a name starting with T, or the letter T relates somehow. Okay, so that's a little side message for somebody. Okay, notice how they're like in a trance, and the angels are saying, like I mentioned before, that they really want you to approach life with a sense of harmony this December. And as I said, this is going to be a challenge for you, but they believe that you can do this, or at least you can take the steps and try. At least set that intention for yourself. Okay, so aim amidst all the craziness and chaos to find harmony. You will notice straight away if something is out of sync in your life or for yourself. So allow yourself to step into that harmonic flow, and you can do that, as I said before, even through my voice and this music, and or something else that you have for yourself that connects you back to the flow and harmony. So they are saying, create symphony out from the chaos. It is time to create. Be creative. They want you to re-evaluate what Christmas is. It doesn't have to be that formula. You can find ways to be creative, to get in touch with your inner self. Look, she's like channeling through the art of creation. This can be anything in your life, so meditate upon those words for you. And it's about creating not only artistic things, but also creating through your thoughts and through your writing plans, goals and intentions for yourself and for the new year. Starting to think about that. But don't rush yourself. You will be rewarded for all the hard learning that you've gone through. This is like a higher education of spiritual learning. Okay, and there's a diploma there for you with a butterfly and freedom. Your guardian angels are watching over you. They love you, they adore you, and they want to acknowledge all the work you've done so far. Have a beautiful December and Christmas. God bless you, and I look forward to a whole new year of sharing my messages with you.